Hi students, as you know, your 3-year LLB Maharashtra Law CET forms are out, and I'll be taking you through step-by-step procedure about how to be filling this particular form out. So listen to this, view this video completely before you start filling the form online. All right. How do you access the form online is through this website that is given, that is your LLB3 CET2021.mahacet.org. This is where you will access where you will get your 3-year LLB Maharashtra Law CET form for 2021. Now, major colleges or the top colleges under your Maharashtra Law CET are universities under the state of Maharashtra, right? The topmost being GLC, Jitendra Chauhan College of Law, KC Law College, Rizvi Law College, ILS in Pune, Yashwantrao Chauhan College of Law again in Pune, and Ferguson College of Law in Pune again. Eligibility, when it comes to your Maharashtra Law CET 3-year LLB, you should be a graduate from any faculty, meaning any stream of any university within the state of Maharashtra or its equivalent from a recognized board or university. Okay. Minimum percentage required for different categories is as follows: 45% aggregate for general, EWS, and All India candidates category. Aggregate meaning a percentage and aggregate of all the semesters that you've had in your graduation or your post-graduation program. 40% for SC and ST category from Maharashtra, 42% from VJNT, SBC, OBC from Maharashtra again. You should have obtained a bachelor degree. If an applicant has obtained a bachelor degree from any open university with preparatory examination without passing 12th or HSC, will not be eligible for 3-year LLB Maharashtra CET examination. Okay, as well as the course both. So if you've passed it from an open university, you will not be eligible for the same. At present, there is no upper limit for a 3-year LLB program, upper age limit. Now, there are two types of candidature when it comes to your Maharashtra Law CET. One is the Maharashtra State candidature, and the other is All India candidature or the OMS, that is your outside Maharashtra State candidature. When we are talking about the Maharashtra State candidature, there are 5 types of candidature. Type A, wherein you should complete your graduation or your post-graduation from the state of Maharashtra, any university within the state of Maharashtra, and must possess a Maharashtra domicile certificate or a birth certificate mentioning the place of birth to be Maharashtra or in Maharashtra. Type B, you have completed your graduation or post-graduation from the state of Maharashtra, and either of your father or mother possesses a Maharashtra domicile certificate. Type C is when you've completed graduation, post-graduation from the state of Maharashtra. Either of your parent is an employee of the government of India who's posted or reported to duty in the state of Maharashtra before the last date of submitting the application form. Okay. Type D is you complete both graduation, you complete either your graduation or your post-graduation from the state of Maharashtra, and either your father or your mother, that is either of your parent, is a government of Maharashtra employee. Type E, if you have cleared your graduation or your post-graduation from a recognized institute from a disputed area at the Maharashtra-Karnataka border, and your mother tongue is Marathi. This is what is required for your Type E candidate. Kindly note, or please keep this in mind, that to be eligible for any of these categories, you need to fulfill both the specification, both the conditions given. It's not either or, it is both A as well, B, that you need to be fulfilling or the conditions need to be fulfilled or should be satisfied. If you do not fall in these categories, you will be considered under the OMS, that is the outside Maharashtra State candidature or the All India candidature type. Important dates for your Maharashtra CET examination 3-year LLB. Online submission has started from the 15th of July 2021. Last date of submission of applications is up to the 29th of July 2021. Your dates are 15th July to 29th July 2021. Other dates are yet to be announced. You can keep a tab on it through the Maharashtra Cell CET website. Test pattern, as you know, for your 3-year LLB program, 150 marks, all MCQ based. There is no negative marking. Examination medium could be in Marathi or English, right? So duration is 120 minutes. There's no negative marking. There is no sectional time limit, and there is no sectional cutoffs as well. Subjects, when I'm looking, they are legal aptitude and legal reasoning, 30 questions. Logical and analytical reasoning, 30 questions. GK and current affairs, 40 questions. English language, 50 questions. Total number of questions are 150. Checklist, this is something that you need to keep ready before you start with your form filling process. Your name should match what is there on your qualifying examination. If there is a spell error, that will be, you'll need to rectify that and make sure you enter the right name. Prerequisites that are required. First is a photograph, scanned photograph in JPEG format only. Size will be anywhere between 20 KB to 50 KB. Second is your scanned signature, again in JPEG format, JPG or JPEG format, size 10 KB to 20 KB. How do you scan your signature? Is you need to sign with a black colored ink pen, on a white paper. The sign has to match on your call letter and the uploaded signature should match. Scan proof of document for identity. Your document for proof of identity. This could be in PDF, JPG, JPEG or PNG format. Size is up to 500 KB. You will also require a valid debit, credit card, net banking option, right, to pay online. With this, before you start filling up the forms, also make sure or ensure that you have with you all your 10th standard, 12th standard, and your qualifying examination, that is either your graduation or your post-graduation certificates or mark sheets with you at the time of filling the form, because you will need to put in the details of the same while you fill up the form. We'll now move to filling on how, I'll show you how to go about filling up the form as well. This is your Maharashtra State Common Entrance website, wherein when you scroll down, you go to the Maharashtra LLB 3-year CET. That's what you see on my screen. Click on it, brings you to the home page. Under this, you will go through the new registration. Before you move to the new registration, go to downloads, open up the information brochure, and read through the entire brochure carefully before you start filling up the form. Okay. On your new registration, read the instructions or the prerequisites carefully before you start moving. Click on I accept and proceed, which brings you to a mini registration or your personal details part. Enter your full name as per what is given in your mark sheet of your 10th or 12th. Fill in your details of your parents as well. Select your gender, confirm your gender. Every bracket or every where you see a red asterisk mark is a compulsory. You need to compulsorily fill in. It's not something that you could skip. If you skip that, you will not be able to move forward. Enter your date of birth. Select your religion. The region that you belong to, whether it's an urban area or a rural area. And then you select your mother tongue as well. Your nationality, if you're an Indian, select that. If not, then according to what your nationality is. Enter your address given here. This has to be your entire address. the state that you belong to. If you are from Maharashtra, you select. This is your entire address. If you are a student who lives in Mumbai and you have options such as Mumbai city and Mumbai suburban, up to Mahim is considered Mumbai city. Beyond Mahim is considered Mumbai suburban. When it comes to central, up to Sion is considered Mumbai city. Beyond that is considered Mumbai suburban. So according to your address, fill in the details that are required for the same. Enter your PIN code, which is important to do so. Okay. Now the mobile number that you enter has to be the number that you have access to. Okay, this is where all your relevant details and communications will be sent to. That is the same thing when it comes to your email address. If your correspondence address is same as your permanent address, select yes, otherwise you select no, and then you enter your correspondence address as well. Password, make a note of this password somewhere, but the one that you enter, because you will need that at every other step to log in, check in, as well as the admission process. So make sure you note it down somewhere before you go ahead. Enter the security pin that is given to you. You will save and proceed. If you've made any mistake, it will also prompt you to make the required changes. Once all of your details are quick, before you save and proceed, quickly go through all the details that you've mentioned. Make sure you've not made any mistakes here before you move on to the next step. Once that is done, once you've checked and verified all your details, you select save and proceed. Post which you will receive something known as a one-time password on your phone number that you've given. Keep your phone with you while you're filling the form as well. Enter your OTP and verify it. Keep a note of this application number also along with your password, because this is what you will be requiring at your next step. Enter the application number that was given to you before, and then the password that you had selected. As and when each of your steps are complete, you will see a status as complete next to it. Those that are not complete, you will see incomplete next to it. Okay, so the step 1 is complete. We now move to step 2. Step 2 is your candidature type or your reservation type. Type of candidature, we discussed the state candidature, Maharashtra type. Accordingly, you will select those. If you're not from the state of Maharashtra, you select OMS as a candidature. Okay, that's your outside Maharashtra state candidature. If you are from the state of Maharashtra, that you've completed your graduation or your post-graduation from your state of Maharashtra, and accordingly the other relevant details, if both of these match, you will select accordingly type A, B, C, D, or E that we have previously discussed. Under that, you select your category of candidature, whether you're an open or other such reservation categories. Enter your caste name. If you want to apply through the economically weaker states, you select yes, otherwise you select no. If you're a person with disability, again, if you are, you select yes, and then you'll have to select the type of your disability which is provided you. Remember, you will need a certificate for if you're selecting any of these type of disabilities. If you do not belong to a person who has any kind of a disability, you select no. If you belong to any minority category. Now, within minority category, you have both linguistic as well as religious minority. Linguistic is based on your language, right? Depending on which language you want to select, which minority you fall into, you can apply through that. Or a religious minority is based on your religions. If you do not fall into any or do not belong into any minority category, you select no and proceed. Then you will select your eligibility qualification, whether you've completed your graduation, whether you've completed your post-graduation. If you're still awaiting your graduation or post-graduation results, but the examinations that you've attempted is what you will be selecting here. Now, this is where you will require to add your 10th standard, that is SSC marks, or your qualification details for your 10th standard. Select the board that you are from. If it is an All India, select All India, and accordingly your board from which you've cleared your 10th standard. If you're from the state of Maharashtra, that is your Maharashtra State Board 10th standard is where you've completed. You will select it accordingly. Enter the marks that you have obtained. Gives you the percentage. Seat number is what you find on your mark sheet. Your grade is not compulsorily to be selected. Your class needs to be selected. Again, you can find this on your mark sheet as well. Passing month and year is the month and year on which your results were declared. So select that accordingly. Save and proceed. Once that is saved, you will see your details here. Now you add your 12th standard details. Select your board again. The state board, then you select the board name, select your stream under this. And your marks obtained out of your marks. This will give you your percentage. Select your class again as per your mark sheet, and then your month and year of results that were declared. This is as regard to your 12th standard. Save and proceed. You will now need to add your graduation qualification. Kindly note, you need to fill in aggregate marks in all years or all semesters that you've taken together. So if you have taken 6 semesters, you need to fill in your aggregate marks. Okay. Select the degree that you belong to, your university, because if you're not an OMS candidate, your university will be Maharashtra, and the name of your university. If you've appeared for it, you've not gotten your marks yet, you select appeared. If you've gotten your results, you will select pass, and post which you will need to select your aggregate marks also. Okay. If you have your results with you, you select pass, and then you will fill in the rest of the details according to your mark sheets. If you have already gotten your results, again I'm repeating it, aggregate marks obtained on all years or all semesters, not just your final year or not just your final semester, all years and all semesters. We'll save this. Check your details that you've entered. If need be, you will edit if you feel you've entered the wrong details. Once that is done, you save and proceed. Now comes to selecting your examination center preference. Select the one that is closest to you. You'll need to select all 3 options given to you, those that are closest to your place of residence. Now you need to upload your photograph and your signature that you have kept it ready, scanned before you start filling up the form. Select the photograph, crop it according to the size to fit in, and you upload it. Same goes with your signature. And you upload it. Once this is done, you save and proceed. Make sure your picture and your signature are highlighted here or shown here. Once that is done, you move on. Now you need to upload your proof of identity. It could be either of these that you have, has to be a scanned copy. You see what are the requisitions for the same on your screen as well. Select upload. Once this is uploaded, you save and proceed. Now you've completed all of your form filling procedure. Go through the details that you've entered here, all of your details. Check in case you've made a mistake, you do not move ahead, you go back and make the changes. After you make the payment, after you submit the form, there is no facility to change your details. Okay, so go through in detail whatever you've entered. Make sure you've not made any mistakes here. Okay, if you feel that you want to make any changes, go to the respective step and make the changes. Okay, once you've previewed, once you've checked your entire application form, you keep saving it and proceeding. If you need to edit, you can edit it from the form itself. You need to edit your registration details or anything else. Once this is done, you proceed for your payment, wherein you will be taken to a payment gateway. Okay. Again, a confirmation that you've checked everything before you're submitting. After making the payment, you can't make any changes in the application form. Once you're sure you filled everything, you move to this, right? And you need to go online and make the payment. You will proceed to payment, which takes you to a payment gateway, and post which you will enter your payment details and make the payment. Hope these steps are clear and are helpful to you. Okay, in case you are stuck anywhere, do get in touch with your center or your mentors to help you out with the same. All the best for your examinations.